and his colleagues from the Secretariat here in Cyprus to discuss the modalities and various issues in preparation for this forum and exhibition. I knew for certain that we were off to a very good start in what has eventually turned out to be an exemplary cooperation between my country, TRNC, and all of the relevant OIC institutions involved. We are grateful to the members of the OIC Secretariat and to the representatives of ICT, CESRIC, and ISESCO, who were personally involved in the preparatory stages of the forum and exhibition, providing important guidance all along in this respect. We are also thankful to the distinguished representatives of our Higher Education Ministry, the Consortium of TRNC universities, and of course, the Higher Education Planning and Accreditation Council of the TRNC, who have supported and contributed in the organization of this event from the beginning, in collaboration with the relevant department in our ministry. At the outset, I would also like to acknowledge with profound gratitude the generous contributions extended to our government from the Islamic Solidarity Fund, the Islamic Development Bank, and also from ISESCO, which have made the successful organization of this forum and exhibition possible. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as the host country, we are deeply honored by the high level of attendance to this forum. The success of this event is evidenced by the presence of 53 distinguished participants from 22 countries, including ministers and deputy ministers. First and foremost, we were privileged by the presence of the Secretary General of our organization, His Excellency Professor Ekmelettin İhsanoğlu, at the inaugural session. On this auspicious occasion, the Secretary General has also found the opportunity to meet with our President, Prime Minister, and other high officials during his stay in the TRNC. We are grateful to his unwavering support to our just cause, which also reflects the solidarity and support we receive from the members of the OIC in all fields. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, during the last 3 days, we have had 8 different sessions covering different issues pertaining to higher education. We have listened to distinguished speakers from all around the Islamic world share their wisdom, experience, and insight on important topics such as the role of higher education in national development, the status of science and education in OIC countries, promoting partnership and collaboration in education in the Muslim world, the importance of quality assurance and accreditation and investment in higher education, as well as research and innovation. We thank the distinguished government officials and academicians, representatives of educational institutions, and experts from various countries who have attended this forum as speakers and have made important presentations. The recommendations and issues which have emerged from this forum will be duly shared with the OIC Secretariat, and needless to say, will guide our joint efforts in improving the education sectors in OIC member states. There is a proposal from the OIC Secretariat to set up an ad hoc committee to follow up in these issues. support this proposal, and we will take it up with the Secretariat to decide on the composition of this committee. There is also another proposal to hold a second forum, an exhibition, in 2 years' time, again in North Cyprus. When we mentioned this to our Minister of Education last night during dinner, he wholeheartedly supported the idea, and we will certainly pursue this matter with the OIC and other institutions, and we will, inshallah, do it again. We have a lot of information in front of us to analyze, so I'm not going to even try to summarize what has been said during the 3 days. But if we are to recap some of the salient points which have been emphasized during this forum, I would say that there is a need for further scientific and technical research and development and innovation in order to promote standards and competitiveness around the world. There is a need for joint efforts towards fostering cooperation and exchange of knowledge among our countries. We need to develop ways and means for improving the existing programs and take practical steps for greater collaboration. Everybody, I think, here will agree that there is a lot of potential in our countries. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to say that North Cyprus, with its existing 6 universities, are ready to enter into new collaborative arrangements with their counterparts in OIC countries, and to explore further areas of cooperation in the field of education. Tomorrow, as you know, will be devoted to visits by the participants to our universities. The distinguished guests will find the opportunity to talk directly with the university officials and witness the existing facilities and the highest quality educational standards. Today, there is the opportunity for sightseeing. I hope you will take advantage of this. We thank you all for your attendance in this forum and hope that you will enjoy the rest of your stay in our country. Thank you.